beautiful day for a neighbor. Could
Hi, and welcome to my latest video. Tonight's video is going to be a Vinyl Finds and Post Office Pickups edition. This is going to be all jazz. So I got a lot of records, so let's go. First up, I have a something I got from the In Groove they were talking about, and it's on a label called Slow Down Sounds. This is Grant Green, Sunday Morning. With Kenny Drew, Ben Tucker, and Ben Dixon. I was not familiar with this album, but it's basically a tone poet. It was cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent and pressed at RTI, I do believe. And this sounds great. The In Groove has a YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description, and they also have a website, and you can go pre-order stuff. So support your local independent stores, and they're a great store. So they ship this immediately, and this sounds great. Next is a Blue Note 80. This is Jimmy Smith live at Club Mozambique. Part of the wonderful Blue Note 80 series. Again, cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent from the original analog tapes. I believe these are pressed at Palace. But yeah, this sounds great too. Now for some tone poets I got in recently. This is the latest Jackie McLean. It's Time. I listened to this the other night. I've never listened to it before, but man, this is great stuff. I really finding out that I like Jackie McLean. He's one of the guys that's been really nice to discover. Again, cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent. Everyone's heard about these. They're phenomenal. Go get them while they're out. Next one is Joe Henderson, The State of the Tenor, live at the Village Vanguard, Volume 1. This is another really good sounding record. Well, they're all really good sounding record, but I mean, this is just a really good performance. I really enjoyed this. And this is The Kicker by Bobby Hutcherson. It's got Grant Green on here, Duke Pearson, Bob Cranshaw, L. Harwood. This was another really good album. I've never heard this one before, and I found myself completely enthralled listening to it. I just saw that the Tone Poets have 6 more pre-orders up. So I suggest you go grab them immediately. The next I have some Analog Productions 45 RPMs that are still available. But this one is Lou Donaldson, The Time Is Right. These are cut by Kevin Gray and Steve Hoffman, and I believe they were pressed at RTI. But this is numbered, and this is number 810. You can still get some of these if you go to the Acoustic Sounds website and do a search. A lot of these are still in print, but I don't know for how long. These are 45 RPM. And this one's phenomenal. I keep saying that because, well, they are phenomenal. Here we have Kenny Burrell with Art Blakey, on view at the 5 Spot Cafe. This one's number 1394 of I don't know how many. Again, 45 RPM, cut by Kevin Gray and Steve Hoffman. And another beautiful album with Tina Brooks on tenor sax and Kenny Burrell on guitar and Art Blakey on drums. Can't go wrong with that. This one is Jackie McLean, Capuchin Swing. Again, 45 RPM. This one's number 1514. It's got Blue Mitchell on trumpet, Jackie McLean on alto sax, Art Taylor on drums, Paul Chambers on bass. Like I said, I'm really getting into Jackie McLean. And what a beautiful cover this is. Just wonderful. I wish it was a gatefold, but the Analog Productions do not have the gatefolds. Next, we've got Lou Donaldson. Here it is. It's got Grant Green, Babyface Willett, Dave Bailey, and Lou Donaldson, of course. This one is not numbered. Again, it's a stereo pressing, but haven't spun this one yet. So this one I might spin after the video's done if I have enough time and don't have to do 3 takes. Let's see. Here we go. This is It Might As Well Be Spring by Ike Quebec. This is number 1134. It's got Freddie Roach on organ, Milt Hinton on bass, and Al Harewood on drums. Just listened to this today. Really, really great sounding record. Highly recommend this one. I'm not a jazz aficionado. I'm just learning. But really, really like this one. And the last of the Analog Productions, we have Horace Silver Quintet and Trio, Blowing the Blues Away. Blue Mitchell on trumpet, Junior Cook on tenor sax, and Horace Silver on piano, Eugene Taylor on bass, and Louis Hayes on drums. This one's number 1237. Have not listened to this one yet. Maybe tomorrow. If anyone's got any opinions on this, let me know in the comments. Okay, those are the Analog Productions. Now for the big guns. I sold so many records on eBay to pull this haul off. So here we go. These are all Music Matters 45 RPM. Brand new, sealed. Got them today. All right, here we go. Star Bright by Dizzy Reese. Dizzy Reese, Hank Mobley, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Taylor on drums. This is number 871. And I have not heard any of these ever. So if anyone has an opinion on which ones I should tackle first, please let me know in the comments. I'm just going to be experiencing these for the first time when I play them on my turntable. Can't wait. Next up, I've got Nuke's Time by Sonny Rollins. This one is numbered as well, 715. This has Sonny Rollins on tenor sax, Wynton Kelly on piano, Doug Watkins on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. As I said, I have never listened to this before. The first time I hear it will be when I take it out of this and put it on my turntable. Here we go with The Congregation, Johnny Griffin. Johnny Griffin on tenor sax, Sonny Clark on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Kenny Dennis on drums. This is number 982. Look at those covers, man. Those things are so awesome. It keeps going, people. Hank Mobley. I guess it's self-titled. One of these days I'll master this whole frickin' turning the label thing. Obviously right now I have no idea what I'm doing. This has Bill Hardman, Curtis Porter, Hank Mobley, Sonny Clark on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Taylor on drums. Next up, Jubilee Shout, Stanley Turrentine, with Tommy Turrentine on trumpet, Kenny Burrell on guitar, Sonny Clark on piano, Butch Warren on bass, Al Harwood on drums. This one is not numbered. You know, these are still available on the Music Matters site. If you go in there and look, these were all available as of last week. Horace Parlan Quintet on the Spur of the Moment. This has Tommy Turrentine and Stanley Turrentine, Horace Parlan, of course, George Tucker, and Al Harewood on bass. Again, never heard this before. First time will be when I put it on my turntable. Not numbered. Love these covers. They're just gorgeous. Here is Evolution by Graken Moncur III. I'm sure I butchered that. It's got Lee Morgan on trumpet, Mr. Moncur III on trombone, Jackie McLean on alto sax, Bobby Hutcherson, Bob Crenshaw, Anthony Williams. I mean, that's an incredible lineup. I mean, I think this one might be the first one I put on. It's numbered. Again, just lovely cover. Next up, we've got The Stylings of Silver, the Horace Silver Quintet. This one has Art Farmer on trumpet, Hank Mobley on tenor sax, Horace Silver, Teddy Kotick on bass, and Lewis Hayes on drums. This is number 830. All right, we've got the Paul Chambers Quintet with Donald Byrd on trumpet, Cliff Jordan tenor sax, Tommy Flanagan on piano. I wonder if that's the same Tommy Flanagan that played on Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. Paul Chambers bass, and Elvin Jones. This is number 810 again. So I wonder how many they pressed of these, because I don't know. But like I said, these are all still out there. Joe Henderson, Our Thing. It's got Kenny Dorham on trumpet, Joe Henderson, Andrew Hill on piano, Eddie Kahn, and Pete LaRocca on drums. This is number 951. Okay. Jackie McLean, Swing, Swang, Swingin'. It's got Jackie on alto sax, Walter Bishop Jr. on piano, Jimmy Garrison on bass, and Art Taylor on drums. This one's 920 limited edition. And like I said, I'm really into Jackie McLean, so this one's going to be spun fairly soon. Another guy I've been kind of getting into, Freddie Hubbard. This is Going Up. This has Freddie Hubbard, Hank Mobley on tenor sax, McCoy Tyner on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. This one's not numbered. Again, another stereo cut. And this is J.R. Monterose. It's got Ira Sullivan on trumpet, J.R. Monterose on tenor sax, Horace Silver plays piano, Wilbur Ware on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. Boy, Philly Joe seemed to get around. And this one is not numbered either. And this is mono or stereo? This could be mono. This is a mono cut. I should be looking at those while I'm doing this, but I'm not. So this is Lou Donaldson Takes Off. It's with Donald Byrd on trumpet, Curtis Fuller on trombone, Lou Donaldson alto sax, Sonny Clark piano, Greg Joyner bass, and Art Taylor drums. This is number 749. It's a stereo pressing. This is Bird in Hand by Donald Byrd. Donald Byrd on trumpet, Charlie Rouse on tenor sax, Pepper Adams baritone sax, Walter Davis Jr. piano, Sam Jones bass, and Art Taylor drums. Number 839. This is a stereo cut as well. I think most of these are stereo. Looks like maybe the Paul Chambers is a mono. The Stylings of Silver is a mono. Stereo. The Hank Mobley Self is a mono. Any more? Nope. That's it so far. 4 more to go. Leapin' and Lopin', Sonny Clark. This has Tommy Turrentine on trumpet, Charlie Rouse and Ike Quebec on tenor sax, Sonny Clark on piano, Butch Warren bass, Billy Higgins drums. This is number 795. This is a stereo pressing. Okay, we've got Grant Green Talking About. Grant Green on guitar, Larry Young on organ, Elvin Jones on drums. This is number 715. And this is a stereo cut. And Stanley Turrentine, this is the last of the Music Matters Hall. Look Out, Stanley Turrentine on tenor sax, Horace Parlin piano, George Tucker bass, Al Harewood drums. This is number 858. And I got one more in the mail, but it's a Music Matters, but this is Lee Morgan, the Procrastinator. Really a big Lee Morgan fan. Really starting to get into his stuff. This one has Lee Morgan, of course, on trumpet, Wayne Shorter on tenor sax, Bobby Hutcherson vibes, Herbie Hancock on piano, Ron Carter bass, and Billy Higgins on drums. I saw a video done by, I think his name is Michael in Germany, 45 RPN Audiophile. I'll put a link to one, someone probably butchered his channel name. But he was talking about these and saying how, you know, these aren't going to be around forever. You better go get it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go get it. So I went and I got it, and this is just a great sounding record. Really, really good. They're out there, but they're pretty pricey, and they're going to get pricier, I imagine, unless the Tone Poets come up and reissue them, which I hope they do. But yeah, this is a great one. So that's my haul for the jazz. I'll probably be making another video on some actual vinyl finds I got digging and some non-jazz stuff. But if y'all got any comments on the records I got, if you tell me which ones are good, which ones, you know, you think I should pick out first, that'd be great, and which ones I should look for, you know, in the series that I didn't show, let me know. And thanks for watching, and see you later.